I'm David Akuku. I'm a Mathare safety team and I live in Mathare. The group was started after so many fires erupted. As the group, we had to come up with the best ideas on how to fight the fire, and since then, the fire has reduced. The Red Cross has our main sponsors has really helped us. Us as the group, they train us on how to fight the fire, and which their knowledge we bring to the community and help them fight the fire. Yeah. The biggest challenge in our community is the community itself.
My name is Julia Njoki. I come from Mathare safety team and I live in Mathare. The common disease which we have is cholera because of sewer line. Sewer line is come through to the river, and when the river have the flood, the water go to the houses. The sewer line and water, they were connected in the same line. So when the sewer break, there is some linkages in the pipe of water so that the sewage go through to the pipe of water. Kenya Red Cross train us how to treat water, and then when the outbreak come, they send some ambulance and they partner with MSF so that we have some medical assistance.
My name is Bernard Okwapuiti. I'm from Kayaba Tetra Pak unit. Our challenge was water and sanitation. Most of the people in the community are sharing toilets because we don't have our own toilet. We're using the public toilet. Sometimes you can see those toilets are not clean and they're not well washed. So that's also challenges because you can have many diseases through the toilets. Part of the Kenya Red Cross also has been working hand in hand with us. So most of the time we are going to the community and do the cleanups for the free of charge. And that's to teach also through that Red Cross, the idea make us to make the environment seems to be clean. So at least it's improving the life standard of the people in the community through that cleanup.
Yeah, the major problem we have here is flooding, especially when it rains. Like now, this is Ngong River. When it is there's a rain heavily, it breaks this bank so that the water flow goes onto the houses, the nearby houses, now disturbing the residents. Like now, the most recent rains, which did rain for the last 2 weeks, it just flew onto the houses of most of the residents here, and they were unable to stay comfortably, and even they had to have so many these communicable diseases like coughs, diarrhea, and dysentery. So with the Red Cross, it came and it offered the water treatment chemicals like WaterGuard and the others, because even the water flow, the water taps were contaminated due to the heavy rainfall, which had to rain for the last 2 weeks. And most buildings or the structures here, they were swept, and the others even were left without homestead for 2 to 3 days. And for those days, this one Red Cross, which offered some tents to help to gather for shelter for those families which are near the riverbanks, and they were able to settle them for those days until the water level went down, as it is of now. But when there is an overflow, at least it becomes so risky for those who live near the water banks, and especially we don't have proper drainage here. Even the water taps, there is a mix-up of the clean water and the sewerage, so that one endangers the lives of the residents. But now through Red Cross and those of us community workers and Red Cross volunteers, we do help to provide the water treating chemicals and even the necessary trainings to the residents so that they can have to boil the water before they drink it, and other communal use like bathing and even cooking.
Thank you. Can you very quickly just state your name and your title, like your job title?
I am Keranga Guto Ronald. I'm just 39 years. I have been living in this village for the last 20 years. And since I came, there were so many problems like the fire breakups.
Just your name and your title, your job title.
I am a community health worker. I am a Randmawe subunit assistant, secretary of Red Cross, and I'm also a government administrator.
Thank you.
Yes.